Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Mad Skills Motocross World Championship 2019. After an hour of break, some rest and solitude and curry, in fact, our players, our competitors are ready to rock and roll once again. We have 2 more tracks left for day 1, making it 6 overall. We have some front runners now and some other people at the bottom and middle of the pack that need to do some more work if they'd like to stay in the tournament or at least in the losers bracket. My name is Parla and I am your desk host. I'm joined by Joe and Birdshaw. As always, my buddies, my bros.
Yo.
What's up? Did you have a nice curry?
Yeah, it was great.
It was actually a good curry.
Yeah, it was
legit. I've not had too many good curries in Sweden, and that was one of the best.
Nice.
Yeah.
You like your curries in England, though, right?
Yeah, indeed. I'm also half Indian, so I'm slightly biased, but yeah, curry's great. Anyway, talking about the tournament, let's take a look at the standings right now and see exactly where all of our players are sat. If it's ready. I thought it was ready. Might not be ready yet. Can't quite hear in my ear. Either way, we'll get those standings up and then give you all a run through of the point system and what's on the line. There we go. All right. Oh, no. Yes. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, so this is the leaderboard on the screen right now. Don't forget, this is a double bracket system, a double elimination. So we've got a winner's bracket, a loser's bracket, but the bottom 4 from today will be completely out of the tournament. We have Zach, Zele, Bragstad, and Mars52 up at the top. There's quite a gap between them, at least 21 points between them and those 4 in the losers bracket who are still in the competition if they stay there. But then we've got those bottom 4 that will be eliminated by the end of today if they don't change their positions. $30,000 is on the line. First place takes home $10,000. Definitely a number to be proud of, as well as enjoying the bragging rights of saying that you were the 3rd Mad Skills Motocross World Champion.
It's funny you bring up bragging rights, because the next track is bragging rights.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, that's a good little link there.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to make a Bragstad reference.
Technically is a Bragstad reference.
So you think this track is sort of suited for him, or named a bit after him?
I honestly think he might get first on this one, yeah. Okay,
well, let's take a look at the track. Let's get it up on screen and see your run-through of it, Joe.
It's going to be terrible, guys, let me tell you.
Yeah. Okay, how would you describe this track, Joe?
Really hard.
Harder than the last track? Which was arguably the hardest of the day?
I have a harder time on this track than I did the last one. But that's just me.
All right.
Got some whoops right here. Bounceable. But the hard section's coming up. Obviously, I hit that wrong. But the hard section's up here. There's like a little table section that's like super difficult. And I never hit it ever in testing.
Yeah. Our players there.
This one is by Matt and Gavin. The 2 hardest right here. This part's super hard. Okay. That's the hard part. But this is by Matt and Gavin, who are like the 2 most technical track makers. They make the hardest track, so just expect it to be brutal. It's a disaster of a run.
Hey, it's not a disaster, right? You tried your best, and that's
That's what my dad tells me.
Never a failure.
Yeah, but when Joe tries his best, it's not even good enough.
Thanks, Bird.
Yep.
Always cheery over there in Denmark.
I mean,
I think we need that early shot of Gamel dance to get Bird, in high spirits again. This is a long one.
It is, yeah.
This is a long one.
I got this one clocked in at about 1:10.
Okay, 1:10. All right. And there we can see our players after having that little track preview, getting ready to jump in. As you know, or maybe we should remind you if you are not aware, these players haven't seen any of the tracks from today or tomorrow, and they all come to the tracks completely fresh. And the only glimpse that they're getting in this World Championship 2019 is that which we have just seen. They kind of gather around, take a quick look.
Terrible.
Either way, let's head into a little video now having a chat with Lorenzo.
My name is Lorenzo Collings from Washington. Everybody calls me Lolo. At work one day, me and a couple buddies were like, I'm better than you, and then here we are 6 years later, and now we're in Sweden for the second time. Last year we got a crisp 11th place. It was a little rough at first few rounds didn't go so well. We're shooting for top 10 this year. We're going for it. We're going to give her the beans, and we're going for it all here.
Lorenzo is going to give it the beans. Where is he? Can't see. There he is.
And he's just about walking up after his little nap.
Have you got the beans? Are they? We're gonna get the beans right now. We're gonna see the beans right now. We like that. Good stuff. Yeah, it's great to have Lorenzo back. Lolo. Last year didn't get the performance he wanted. This year he's aiming for top 10.
He's 9th right now, I think.
Yeah.
He's on his way.
He is. Looking good, looking good. All right. And so, yeah, let's get back into talking about this track. You think it's going to favour Bragster? Tell me why that is and, you know, the thought process behind how this was made, if you know anything from the guys that did put it together.
Yeah, so this is like a team track, Matt and Gavin. Matt made half of... You do the first half? I don't know. I forget who did the first half, but Matt made half, sent it over to Gavin. Gavin did half. I mean, it's brutal. There's like a whoop bounce, a couple table bounces, a lot of scrub sections. There's a big jump at the end. I don't know. It's got a lot of things, but I feel like this is like a brag statty type track.
Okay. And Bird, your thoughts?
Rage quit.
Rage quit.
Yeah,
okay. So that's been the running theme so far for the Birdshaw style of play. Insta rage quit. And I'm going to definitely give it a spin when this map loads up and we get the guys going, because we've started to kind of create that meta on the desk where myself and Birdshaw have a little run through whilst the other guys go, and we can kind of compare.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all different levels. These guys are good players. These guys are the best players. I'm the worst. And so it's interesting to sort of... No, it is genuinely interesting, joke aside, to see the differences. Like, for instance, the last map, Raging... Was it Raging?
Burning Oceans.
Burning Oceans, there we go. I probably played it for like 20 minutes whilst we were on the broadcast, whilst we were watching. I couldn't even kind of get through the first section.
Yeah.
I really need to sit down and concentrate.
Yep.
And so I'm looking forward to trying out this fifth map.
It's a good one. Like I said, I was never
Track.
able to hit the fast line on this track. I'm sure Matt and Gavin both did in testing, and I trust that it works, but I wasn't able to do it.
You trust them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially Kudla.
Do they trust you?
It's a good question.
Joe, I'm not sure if I trust you right now. Where's your trusty boombox?
I don't know. Where'd that knife go?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
I think it's
Upstairs
down here.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I think it's been dispatched by local law enforcement.
We actually have Cutler in track in chat right now.
Yeah.
He says,
Welcome, Cutler.
Gavin did the first half,
Gavin did
Okay.
the first half.
and he did the second.
Okay.
Gavin and Matt, any words you want to share with us?
Yeah,
about
if there's
this track?
anything that you'd like to tell us, any details that we should look out for on this map, now's the time to do it. Before we get in, I think the guys are getting ready to go. We're going to go live soon. 90 seconds, 1 minute 30 seconds to go before we get this penultimate track of the day underway. Joe, any other short thoughts you'd like to share?
I just think right now it's pretty close. Even there's still a couple guys that are like Lolo's 9th place, but he's only a few points out of the loser bracket. So really, these last two tracks are super important if you don't want to eat any Surströmming.
Yes.
Surströmming.
The Surströmming forfeit.
Yeah.
Bottom four that get eliminated, apparently,
Did we even tell them?
are going to be
No, they don't know.
force-fed rotten fish by... Who's doing it? Not me. I'm vouching myself
I would like
out.
to stay far away from it.
So it has to be the local
Yeah.
Nordic, the local Nord in the
So-
room, our Danish compadre, Birdman.
I'll take one for the team.
Yeah, all right. And so, yeah, that's what's going to happen, apparently. Maybe we'll do it on the... No, we don't want to do it on the desk, because our desk is going to stink tomorrow.
No, but we can get one of the media guys to go out there and film it and
Yeah,
do a
right,
little,
open
little
it out
thing for it
small.
tomorrow, maybe.
Because we're in sort of like a basement
Yeah, you
studio, lovely
don't-
space, but we don't really want to open the Surströmming in here.
I think you actually put
I
it in a bucket and fill the bucket with water.
Yep.
And then open it
Underwater.
in the water.
That helps.
Yeah.
Is this...
Yeah.
Are you joking?
No,
it's real.
when I had it, we were at the Baltic Sea, and Ben put it underwater, cracked it in the Baltic Sea, and it wasn't as bad.
I thought Birdshaw was trolling me there, but that sounds rather weird.
It's a real thing.
Not right now.
It's kind of like quasi-rebirth of the dead fish into water, right?
Yeah.
Releasing
Kind
it,
of is,
releasing
yeah.
back, releasing it back onto where it came. Yeah, that's
Kind of cute.
quite disturbing in a way. Anyway, let's turn our attention back from the forfeits to hopefully what we'll see are some positive performances from all of our rides. Let's hope this one is ultra competitive, and maybe we'll see some placement changes. Guys, it's track number 5, and our 45 minutes are on the clock. That was a cue for one of my gentlemen to my left to say something, but I can just keep monologuing, you know.
Yeah.
And
your voice is prettier than mine.
No, you've got, bro. We know your voice is brilliant because you're a rap star back in Seatown.
Yeah, about my PB&J.
Is that what they call it, Chicago, Seatown?
Chi-Town, maybe.
Chi-Town. There you go.
More like Chi-Town.
Chi-Town.
Yeah. You live in Mexico now. So.
I do. I did.
Oh,
move.
you live in Mexico?
No, New Mexico.
New Mexico. Oh, okay.
Potato.
Close.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you went what from like East Coast to like Southeast?
I mean, Midwest to Southwest.
Midwest. So I was completely off with my geography.
It's fine. I don't know anything about European geography, so it's great.
Let's do geography with Paula.
Geography with Paula is going to be a bad idea, Birdshaw. I would prefer to avoid that.
All right, so we're going to get some times here. Right about 10 seconds. I thought the end of the track was there, and it turns out it wasn't. It's just long.
Yeah, it's the Energizer Rapids of tracks.
There we go. Master going. 52, first on the board, a 123.
So, what kind of times
Bragstad,
can we
Cole.
expect here? It's like a 110,
109. If they're like superstars, maybe a 108.
Oh, it should be. At least some of them.
It definitely should be. Ooh, we're getting a little flippy over there. What is this? Peralta on the left. Solmek on the right. Yep. Solmek needs a good time here because he is currently in the Sustramin League.
Yeah, and he's going to have a hard time getting out of that one. I think Solmek and Scrubs are just about done for.
Yeah, unless they one of them like got first place twice in a row and got the 40 points they need, that would bump them up.
Yeah, for sure.
What were the expected times? You said 105.
A sub 110.
110. Sub 110.
Yep.
Sub 110 is what we're looking for. I said that quite loud. Maybe I gave the game away. There. We're on board with Solmek right now, one of the youngest player in the mix, and someone that's been slightly struggling over the course of the day. He's actually a sub for someone that couldn't make it, so a lot of pressure on his shoulders as a young gun that's subbing in. Wants to still, of course, prove that he's worthy of being here and that he's a competitor. And even with his placement in mind, he's a very top-level performer, right?
For sure.
He's a very, very fast young guy.
That's the hard part, where he just slammed right there to do that table-to-table. Doggy.
And for sure, Solmek, even though he's pretty low on the bracket, he's just an amazing player, no doubt about that.
I like the look of this track. I'm going to pull it out right now.
So let's make a wager. Each time you say,
I'm not going to eat a piece of Sustroming every time I say map.
Oh man!
I knew that's where I was going. I knew it.
Just, making sure that that's clarified before it comes out. I want to enjoy watching the Sustroming pain. I don't want to take part in it.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
So it looks like no one's really bettered their time quite yet. Solomec obviously just bettered his, but it's still not too hot. I'll put him in like 3rd or 4th.
Okay.
But he's having trouble loading. Uh-oh. It's canceled, dude. You're not going to keep that time anyway. What I would have done. Nice scrub, Solmek. Let's see if he can get this triple. No, he went for the double.
The very start of the track, do you scrub it or do you brake?
Yeah, you want to brake.
Okay.
Brake scrub, Yeah, you got to slow down for sure.
Yeah.
Then a slight slowdown right after.
Yeah.
Peralta here is really trying to get the start nailed, which I feel like might be a waste of time. But I guess you have to really hit it nice to get this triple off the bat, which it looks like he didn't go over there. This track's long. It's hard. I think hitting this, trying to get the start perfectly is a mistake.
You feel like the time is better spent.
All right,
overall.
I have a time of 1:26 now. I am a better player than Cole, Nate, Peralta.
I just remember where I've heard Peralta before.
Yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Peralta. It's a powerful second name. Shout out Andy Samberg.
Oof, missed the table. See that table section, man. Ooh. Hard. It's tough because you're coming from such a high elevation. You got to land back tire, absorb it, and then bounce off of it to hit the next one. And it's kind of a blind landing. It's just not easy. Then you got this uphill, like little table scrub section where there's like 3 or 4 of them, and then to hit them fast, you need to scrub them all. Also hard. Then the section with the big, there's like a big round hump, which you'll see Peralta is coming to right here. Actually, you don't want to hit that at all. You kind of like do a half backflip. You can miss it, land in the flat, jump into that section. Apparently, I think is the fastest way. Lots of different sections here that we'll see if anyone can get them all in one run. If so, they will probably be the winner.
Is there one strong line in this, or do you need to mix up multiple for the optimal time from what you know?
I mean, I think I definitely know of one fast line. I don't know if anyone will find something different. But I think the line that these guys intended for, we'll see if anyone hits it. I haven't seen anyone get even close yet.
Game is very, very addictive.
Yeah, MX Freak is saying they really need to do the whoop bounce in order to get to the table section the way they're supposed to. So what we mean by whoop bounce is this set of whoops coming up here. If we watch Solmec, yeah, where's the whoops? Basically, when you hit the whoops, you want to bounce out of them at the end and over the wall at the end of them, put you on a fast line.
So you want to enter it with that very, very vertical wheelie.
Yeah.
Or the other
Solmec there doing a nice little scrub to get a bit of extra momentum. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, that was good, yeah. The other method for the whoop bounce is to kind of go in and lean forward and then lean back at the entrance. Yeah. That'll give you the momentum. So right here, you want to lean back, bounce up and over. He's close, he's close.
He's got the right idea.
Yep.
And I'm going to try that and fail myself.
Yeah, I can barely do it.
If you can get to that point, Palmer.
Hey, if I just hold accelerate, eventually I'll reach the end, right?
We're missing a time on the leaderboard. Who has not finished? Let's see. Zach's up there.
JSL? Yeah, it's JSL.
Yep. Last year, I heard a couple complaints from players and also viewers that from World Championship 1 to World Championship 2, the tracks got too easy.
They got too easy?
Yeah, they thought last year I got a little weak on them and maybe they were too easy. So this year I said, oh, okay.
That's why you stepped it up.
Okay, I see how you guys want it. And, we brought it all. We came at them hard, and I think they're feeling it.
Oh, nice little bounce there, Birchall. Oh, I messed it up.
Yep. There you go. Here we go, Solmec with the whoop. Oh, yep, you got it. Nice. Let's see if he can finish the line. Nope, case. I don't think that's going to be it.
Bob has a complaint. He thinks that you need more bread, Joe.
I need more bread.
I think he thinks you're scrawny.
Yeah,
I agree.
Hey, this is a man that lives off deep dish Chicago pizza.
He meant beard, okay? He corrected himself.
Oh, beard.
Oh.
Yeah, all right.
Chicago
Tell
pizza.
my wife, because she likes when it's not big and weird like this guy.
Have you grown a beard that long before?
No, she won't let me.
But you would like to try it?
I mean, maybe. Maybe a little a little more groomed than this monster.
I've just realised we're going in descending facial hair order.
Yeah.
We've got Birdshaw in the end sporting the Viking style, and then we have suave 80s dance floor enthusiast, Joe in the middle, and then we've got me on the end. I don't know what I am. Awkward teenager facial hair.
Yeah, it's you got a good trio.
Kind of could make a superhero group off this.
So
no Avengers spoilers in the chat, please, everybody.
Oh, Bragstead.
Yeah,
See, I'm telling you, man. Look at that
now.
bounce. And he's also in first. What did I say? I called it. It's his own track, though. It's called bragging rights. What do you expect?
I'm still faster than Nate.
Ooh, let's see if he gets the table section. It's coming up. Right here. 1. Nope.
All right, and we have Lolo pretty high.
Yeah, and he needs to do that, right, to stay within that top 10, which he's currently in.
Yeah. It's only a few points after
122.
Yeah, I mean, for those in the losers bracket, so positions 5, 6, 7, and 8, and those in the winners bracket 1 to 4, for those two groups to sort of switch, the top 4 need to be finishing very low, because they were like 20, like it was a minimum of 21 points between. It was 21 points between 4th and 5th, and so yeah, those 5th to
I think it was like 30. It's
really?
It's 21 between 8th and 9th.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I mean, for the people that are in the losers bracket to get into the winners bracket, yeah, they need the top 4 to have very, very poor performances over this map and the second, well, this track and the final track.
But where Lolo's sitting now is right where he needs to be.
Yeah, exactly.
That's enough to bump him up into winner bracket or loser bracket territory.
Into losers bracket territory.
That's enough to make him a loser. Yeah. Sounds about right for him.
A loser's bracket doesn't make you a loser. It still makes you in contention for winning. Birdshaw, come on, man. We've got to spread some love and positivity.
Bragstad's on a run, guys.
Yeah, he is.
What's that going to be?
Probably a second off his time.
113? 114.6.
That's
improvement of half a second.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's
Cole up there, too. Got a lot of movement.
That's what you get for all that lip, Dutchman.
Yep, timed out. Dutchman has been timed out. Master 52 looking smooth. Coming into the tricky part. There we go, right here. Nope.
And considering Master is currently in overall, I think he's 4th or 3rd. I think he's 4th.
I think he's 4th, yeah.
Getting a 5th place here would just substantiate his position. So that's, even if he ended up staying in 5th in this track, that's absolutely fine by him. Absolutely fine. Double elimination. I mean, being in that winners bracket affords you 2 opportunities to progress to the grand final.
Crazy how bad this run is, but he's still like 30 meters ahead of his other run.
Ooh. Was that he cased that, right? That wasn't like a intentional bump, no?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, but still very far ahead, right?
Yeah, he's what does it say? 20? 30? They're still 30 meters up.
Yeah, which is what, second at this point, 2.5 seconds maybe. There we go. That's a big improvement.
49 meters ahead, I think.
Maybe going to push him into 4th, 5th.
Looks like 5th.
5th, I think. Yeah. But got to do a lot of work. Got to make up like 6 seconds for anyone in the 120s.
6 because a couple other guys improved.
But it seems like Bragg has really played himself into form now. His early concerns about the smaller phone.
Yeah, getting used to the iPhone 6, which all the players are playing on.
Doesn't look like it's an issue now at all.
Yeah.
Look at that bounce. Perfect.
Yeah, really nice bounce.
Consistently, every time making it. Then he has to look.
Is he tripling or doubling? Yeah, see, they're doubling right there. You can triple that. We'll get a 109. I don't know. It's possible.
Oof, it would be crazy.
They're quite a way off right now.
Yeah. We're 1/3 of the way through this tracks. So, still early days. Have a lot of time to play around, figure things out more. Start.
James flying high, got the bounce. That's going to be good. If he can hold on to this run, it's going to be a solid one. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah. Look at him. 80 meters ahead. A little sloppy. Oh, that's really costing him.
He was heading for a banger.
Yeah, that one was real fast. You can see his method here, his strategy is just inches times a little bit better. He's not going for that perfect run, or else he would have restarted. He just wants to get a better time. As long as he's ahead, he'll take it. There you go. Another half second, maybe.
About a second, almost.
Now 119.7. I don't think he moved, but he did get a better time. You doing the triple? Nope, he's doing the double as well.
So where are they losing all their time?
They're hitting the wrong section. So you have to, after the whoop bounce, they're not hitting. There's like a table line, and they're not hitting. None of them I've seen hit that clean.
Okay.
And I think that's where they're losing all their time.
All right, let's go on board with our top 3 times as of right now. It's Cole, Bragstad, and then the black and the yellow? No.
JSL.
JSL, there we go. It was fun to watch JSL. Can't remember if it was the last track or the one before, where he went from the bottom to the top, which he needs. I don't think he's too far up in terms of the standings right now.
So right here,
overall, I mean,
right up here is where everyone's missing it. So you got to hit this, over to that. Keep your speed, hit this. Okay, so it looks like Bragstad's okay. I see the case right there.
Cased it.
See, none of these guys are hitting it. And then you want to hit the next table, not down there.
Okay.
Looking good here, though, those little
really
uphill
smooth.
scrub spot.
Very, very smooth.
That could be timed a little bit better as well.
Right here, you kind of want to, I think the key is to land flat, not in the dip, and then you land into those whoops.
Oh yeah, so don't tap it at all.
I might be wrong, but I think if you don't tap it, it's a little faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking overall at the bragging rights leaderboard, Rolter down bottom, Solmec now in 6th. He's really done some good work there. Lolo in 7th. Bragstad way ahead of the competition at this point, 3 seconds. Zach still in contention. Needs to shave off those 3 seconds to catch up with Bragstad. Cole, nice gap between himself and James, Master and JSL. Then we get into the 17s. Below.
So Lolo, who is sitting very, very fine, is dropping a bit down the leaderboards. He's going to have to post a better time if he wants to continue playing tomorrow.
Yep, you need to be in that top 8 to get through to tomorrow, to Championship Sunday, as we call it.
And might I add, I'm still only just a tad slower than Peralta. I could totally be in the championship.
You could maybe be in the championship.
Totally.
Just, Joe, help me out here. Maybe, kind
Maybe.
of.
Maybe if like
A small percentile chance.
1 in a million.
Joe said it, not me. All right.
Oh.
Remember,
I'll have you know that I've been first many, many times.
Yeah, because you play the first second the track comes out.
Yeah.
That's it.
smart.
It's easy to be first when there's only one of you. You know, when I was a kid, I got all these third place medals in these snowboard competitions, and I would you know, people are like, oh, what place you get? Oh, I got third place. Oh, no, that's really cool. You know, but nobody asked how many people were in my age group.
So it could have just been 3.
There was 3.
Yeah.
But it felt good. Still
what were
got
you
third.
competing in?
Snowboard, like slope style, big air, half pipe.
You just keep coming up with these these cool things.
I mean, I've always been an action sports guy. Snowboarding, skateboarding, BMX.
You competed in slopestyle and big air.
Yeah, when I was younger, like teenager.
Damn.
Well, obviously not very well.
No, I mean the problem was the one who always won in our age group was like legit, really amazing. You'd do like 900s on the big air, and I was doing like 180s. So
yeah, okay,
you know
that's. But you got your cute little participation trophy. So
did he go on to?
I don't know.
Things? Did he become professional?
I'm gonna pretend like he did.
Well, look at you.
I think his name was like Sean something.
Sean Black.
Yeah.
Sean White or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It was whatever. It was fun.
Yeah, had red hair maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not sure. But look at you now. All right, game designing.
Yep.
All right, your own MX world.
Yeah.
All right.
And makes you wonder where it went wrong.
You won in the long run.
Who's having more fun now? You know?
Yeah. You got your pizza. You got your. Oh man.
Nate with a nice bounce. What's up? Let's see how he finishes. Up.
Oof.
Nope. Never mind.
Still going for it. Still thinks he can better his last time.
Olo looking good. See, they keep missing that.
When I see the name Lolo, all I can think about is that Flow Rider song. Low.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
That you said that's one of your favorite pieces of music of all time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just obviously a masterpiece.
It's obviously no critical debate about no, just obviously a masterpiece.
Looks like Nate just went the right line.
Yeah,
on the finish.
He just destroyed that.
Yeah, he's going to make up a couple of seconds there. Which he needs down in 10th.
120.
120, so that will push
him up one spot
into 9th.
Yeah. We got a big spread here. What is it?
Very big
like
spread.
14 seconds or something?
14 seconds.
I mean, first to second is 3.
But I like seeing Cole all the way up there. If he can score decently, he will secure a spot tomorrow. He's been struggling a bit.
Yeah, our current top 4 are currently in the top 5 spots on this track. So our top 4 overall are the top 5 right now. So they're being consistent. I think they've secured a spot tomorrow no matter what.
And by the way, guys, speaking of Cole, we had a chance to sit down and chat with him earlier today, so let's check that out.
My name is Cole Hogan. I'm from New Zealand, 17 years old, and some people like to call me Nugget, my nickname. I used to play it about when it first came out. Probably got back into it about a year and a half ago. My dad's played it for years. Used to watch him, so I thought, oh, why don't I download it myself? So yeah, probably been grinding hard last year and a half. My goal is to get top 8. Because I'm coming from such a long way, didn't want to really come over here just to compete in day 1. So hoping top 8, stoked with top 6, so it's going to be tough.
Our boy Nugget.
Oh, Nugget. Because you drop a nugget.
I wonder why. I don't know. I mean, obviously the chicken nugget. How does he get the nickname? Well, we'll have to ask him.
Got a little line option there by Helito.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely have to tease him, ask him about that.
Helito, suave, sophisticated man, dressed to impress, descending upon bragging rights.
Must have a spinal.
Yo, so when I was upstairs, when we were upstairs having dinner, well, firstly, remember when I made the joke? Nobody got it. No one understood the reference. No. Praise be to the powers that are. When I was upstairs having my curry, my man James, Master 52, was like, yo, can you hear us when you've got the headset on? I'm like, no, because we hear our own voices, we hear the stream. And he was like, I wanted to laugh. I was so hard. I wanted you to hear that I got the joke. And he was like, Spinal. He knows the interview. So there's at least one person in this building that probably right now has probably 50, 60 people inside it. One of them got it. worth, total worth. I broke my back. Spinal. Yeah. Mike Tyson, real OG. Just like Master 52, actually.
Yeah, of course.
In the context of man skills.
Yeah, that's actually what I think of when I think of Master 52. That's Mike Tyson. They look very alike.
Yeah.
Master 52 is currently... Where is he? In 4th. He's improved. He's now in 4th. He was hovering around that 5th place position. Now he's back in that top 4. Zach with him and Zach brags down Master 52. Again, like we mentioned before, it's like history repeating itself.
It is.
Those guys super consistent, really able. They have a method to how they play these tracks, and it's paying off in spades. Huh. Spades. You use that as one of the icons in the game, right?
Yeah, I think we have that in the emoji.
Yeah, for the ace. No, isn't the ace
when
time
you
a little
spade?
spade?
It's a spade.
Yeah.
Paying off in spades.
I don't know, but JSL is getting the hang of this track.
Okay, never mind. I'm just trying to make some nice reference. I'm trying to get in on the Mad Skills meme game.
Yeah.
I want to get in on the lingo, I want to create some of my own for you guys. For 50% of the millions of pounds that hat's going to sell for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you. Just clarifying that that's still in the mix, all right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Good stuff, good stuff.
I think JSL is going to he might get a top spot. He's in 3rd, but he looks like he's really figured it out.
But look at what's going on top. Braggy is down to 111.
Yeah, that's
and CC
fast.
is not very far after, so they're just about figuring it out.
15-second difference we have here?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, again, Peralta is very, very far from a halfway decent time because he's still around the time that I got.
No, your time was not halfway decent.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Looking good. He's getting this bounce almost every time. Problem is you don't want to bounce too far because then you lose your speed.
Pulito, big improvement. Jumping up to 9, I think.
Go. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Little bounce.
Peralta is still 2 seconds behind a certain gentleman that goes by the name as Joe Mama. Is so fast.
Oh, wow.
Your time on this is 1:24 apparently, according to producer Nick Lash of BME. Latin Molly Entertainment.
So should I go switch seats with Peralta?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He's come a long way. I don't think we should take that away from him.
All right. I also played this track for hours, not just 45 minutes.
Joe and Peralta, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check out the differences. Peralta gets off to an arguably better start. Could be a different line. Joe, enlighten me. You run us through it.
I have no idea where I am. But somewhere out past him, I guess. We'll see. He's looking good here. He really is. Did I get the whoop bounce? I don't think I did.
Whoopan.
He didn't either, so we're good there.
He's retaining his speed really well so far.
Speed retention. That should be... Can that be my gift to you guys? Speed retention.
Yeah.
Throughout the race, you've got to have a high level of speed retention.
That's good. I like it. Sounds good.
Fist bump, fist bump.
Oh, here it comes. We had a little glimpse of me.
Yeah, I think you'll... you're going to be flying past.
Whoa!
See ya.
There we go. Oh, you almost crashed.
That was a Batman moment coming in with a big pow. Defeating the bad guys. Joe there proudly striding forwards on the track. Peralta coming back
there
in.
There goes.
So where'd you make... Oh, I see that. I was literally about to say, where'd you make that time up? That seems to be a point, because by the end, you're about 2 seconds ahead. Peralta overshooting there. And you just lunge forward. This is a crucial part of the track, you said as well.
Yeah.
Landing flat on that, right?
Yeah, I did it wrong, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I still beat him. Wow. I'll take it. I'll take it.
So your hours of playing only gave you 2 seconds on my time.
Yep, pretty good.
You suck.
Pretty good.
I do like the competitive nature between the two gentlemen on my desk and everybody at home. You know, I can just feel it in the air. The Birdshaw versus Joe Mummer is so fast. Rivalry. It's intense.
You know, we can play.
Oh my God, he's offering you out live on camera.
What?
We should play.
This?
Yeah, I don't know if it's this one. Loser loses the beard.
Let's do the next track.
All right.
Joe clearly comfortable on playing that track, right? Oh no, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I want to wait for the next one.
Interesting.
Next one. Next one, Birdshot and I are going to play Loser Shaves the Beard.
Are you really guys going to do that for me?
Well, I guess.
Gotta win.
Since you've offered that, then I'm sure production would love to see that live on stream.
We can make the studio extra hairy.
Yeah.
Bragstad's now in the 1-11.
So the Battle of the Beards next round. Tell all your friends. Well, Dutchman, I'm sorry. Just yell out the window because you don't have any friends.
Nice bounce.
Tell your family. Tune in for the Battle of the Beards.
Battle of the Beards.
Feel free to share the link online. live.mad.mx will push people to us. Let's get everyone watching round 6 tonight.
Round 6, the final track of the day. Closing out day 1. I actually like this track. I wish I could play it. But unfortunately, I suck. Let's give it another spin, Parla. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Back looking good. He's close to Bragstad. I think he's got what it takes.
I even have issues just going from gas, going from accelerate to stop to brake. I even find that difficult.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's just a tiny little movement that throws me off.
Yeah, I can actually see where you're going with that. It was a problem for me in the start just to move my fingers fast enough.
Yeah.
But now it's after some 1,000 hours of playing, it's second nature.
Should we talk about?
Zach's looking good, guys. Let's just check this run out real quick.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's check out this run. Then I've got a point.
Oh yeah, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Okay. That's it.
And he's in second place. So if he's ahead by right now 20 meters ish,
that's a good time.
That could put him in. No, he needs over a second.
Yeah. He's going to consolidate his second place.
He consolidates his second place. Yeah, so guys, let's talk about the difference between auto throttle and the regular control scheme, because we can see ZLA on auto, right, with the amber button that idles the engine, and then on the right-hand side we've got the classic green and red control scheme. What are the differences, benefits, drawbacks of both?
Well, I'd say I've used auto throttle from the moment it got added to the game, and I never looked back. The main advantage is that you don't press your phone so hard.
Okay.
Sometimes you'll be pressing the phone so hard that you get little rainbows on it.
Okay.
That's not good for anything.
Except for unicorns.
Unless you want to find a pot of gold.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's a bit less straining because you feel like the harder I press, the faster I go, which is ridiculous. And like I said earlier, with the cuttle flip, you need to tap the brake in order to get rotation. To make a super fast rotation, and that's a little bit easier on auto throttle. But a lot of the OG guys, they swear by regular controls.
I'm going to try out auto throttle myself. See how that is.
So in the chat we have Kudla, who was the track designer for half of this track, and he is saying that that run we saw by Zach a little bit ago was the intended line that he had created. So Zach's on the right line. He's just got to try to shave off some time.
And I actually think that the technique with leaning all the way back in order to clear that hump, I think that was developed on one of my tracks, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I had a really big spine, and that was...
Bird Shawshank Redemption?
No, that sucked. That was Justin.
Is that a real map name?
Yeah. Worst track ever.
I think it was called June 1954 or something.
Okay, yeah.
1964, I think.
Well, what does that meaning come from? What is the track meaning?
Some might say that it's the birth months of Dutchman's mom. and it is.
Actually is or memeing is?
It is. Okay. 1963, Dutchman is correcting. But yeah, it is.
Oof. This is hard.
Cole taking a look at the track preview, trying to figure out where he's going wrong. Cole is currently in 4th. It's a good time. Master 52 slipping down to 6th.
And we have Chad screaming for the leaderboard to get put back up.
I don't know why they're screaming at me like I have control.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. But that will be relayed to producers. Hopefully we'll get that leaderboard up shortly. Sometimes we just switch between different styles of views, so you get a nice varied experience at home. But yeah, that will be back up, don't worry, everybody.
We'd like to keep it suspenseful. Scrubs needs a good time here, so let's see what he can pull together. So far, so good. Table, bounce, up to there. Now you gotta slow down, hit this table. Went too fast, yep. He's hitting the wrong line.
Might still improve a bit.
I mean, he needs like a good 5-second improvement to get some points here since he's in last place overall. Oh, good. Restart. Whoa, Cole. Whoa, look out.
In the meantime, I'm getting messages from on the front line saying that he wants me to stream for him.
On the front line, I remember that name. On the front line.
Yeah, that was Justin.
That's Justin. Yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry, Justin. I only know you. I remember you as Justin. And your gamer tag is on the front line, yes.
But I don't know how much more I can stream than I'm already doing that.
How often are you streaming, Mad Skills?
I only sub in on the Turborilla show once in a while. I usually stream marbles on stream.
Marbles? What? What's that? Is in like...
Yeah, actual marbles running down a track.
Oh, is in real life stream of marbles, or is it?
No, it's an online marble viewing experience.
Sounds quite niche, but cool.
We used to use it as our giveaway tool.
Yeah.
It's basically chat can enter, and they get assigned a random marble. It rolls down a track, and whoever marble would go first, we'd do a giveaway.
That's cool.
Really, really stupid.
I like it.
It's silly, but it's a fun little game.
Well, I mean, I remember as a kid, marble tracks were arguably one of the most fascinating things, at least for me. I thought they were so cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And seeing the marble, like, the directions it takes and whatever. Talking about directions taken, it's Brakstad, who's firing off on all cylinders on this this track.
Like someone predicted that.
So what?
That he was going to be top.
Oh, indeed. I believe he's a famous rapper from Chi-Town.
Yeah,
J-Dub.
But that's pretty free, isn't it? Because I think the Patriots will be really good in the NFL this year.
I mean, there's 12 guys here who could have gotten first, and
you know, Scrubs ain't gonna finish first.
Well, maybe.
And he's not even doing the right line.
Yeah, but he's just got it so clean.
He's just clean, yeah.
So fresh and so clean. Great run there by Brakstad. Zach was closely following him. Difference in their time maybe still the same as it was last run that Zach did. He improved himself. I think he put himself about second and a bit behind. So, and that looks about right for what we just saw with the shadows.
James is just putting his phone down, chilling.
James is just chilling. What? Sorry?
Struggling, he said.
He's struggling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, think about Mini Master and focus, right?
Yeah, Mini Master.
Mini Master back home, probably cheering you on.
Yep, since last season, everybody, James Master 52 is a father now. But I already feel like he was a father figure to many of us in the community, you know?
Of course. We look up to him, he gives us tips and advice.
And money.
Yeah.
Gives us pocket money and life advice.
Of course.
That's Master 52.
How to stay young.
And maybe we shouldn't say it too loud, but Master 52 maybe doubting himself slightly because, I mean, from the way he's speaking, but he is in third position.
Yeah, he's doing good.
He's crushing it. He's doing good.
Justin is actually saying that he is trying to link up his chats, so he will actually be doing a marbles giveaway in the break. Somehow.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'll let you do the technical stuff, Justin, so just do it. And the race itself will be on his channel.
If I remember correctly, Justin's got a pretty cool setup at home, right?
Oh yeah, it's got like 4 monitors and a racing rig, and
it just crossed my mind because I'm in the process of getting a new PC for here in Sweden. I'm getting a pretty beastly machine. It reminded me. I swear, Justin had some sick setup at home that he showed us or showed me.
Joe, you mean you don't have quad monitors?
No.
I thought everyone did.
Are you a quad? Are you a quad boy?
I'm a quad boy as well. Yeah,
whatever.
Bro,
it doesn't count when they're 4-inch monitors.
A total of 16 inches.
Yeah. It's like,
what are you doing on 4 screens?
Actually, usually
you don't want to know.
The top screen.
It's just a picture of Justin.
And so is it 4, like, is in 2x2, or is it like 1 and 3? Like,
It's a huge ass TV on top, and then it's 3 monitors on bottom.
Okay.
And it has a picture of Justin on each.
Beautiful.
One of him going, and one of him going.
Oh, looking at himself. I see.
One of him going.
Yeah. So
one of him going.
To everybody at home, Bergshaw is describing that the central monitor has a standard picture of Justin, and then the left and right ones, respectively, looking at that central one, and the one at the top looking down. So that's cute.
But
Very
it's
nice.
Actually.
And how big is each screen? How big is the TV?
The TV is like 42, and then I have.
So it's massive.
Yeah.
Probably the size of this TV, or tiny bit smaller, maybe.
A little bit smaller.
Yeah.
But it's a quad monitor YouTube machine. So
Nice. You can watch it like Ozymandias does in Watchmen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, or that guy, the person out of the Matrix in the white room with all the screens.
Yeah, I'm actually the designer.
Architect. Is it the designer?
The architect. I think, yeah.
Almost still, he's up to 4th. I mean, this is right what he needed to get out of that loop.
Yeah.
To get out of the bottom 4.
And the end of this penultimate track number 5, has suddenly crept up on us. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Just quickly, Bergshaw, what kind of specs are you rocking on your PC? Get me salivating. Looking forward to my
specs are not.
No?
It's super old. It's like it's salvaged.
Like Windows 95 and
I remember those days. Windows 95. That was a nice operating system. I liked it.
I think it's actually 2nd generation i7, so it's old.
Still, i7, they had some nice processors.
Yeah.
Here we go. 1 minute left.
1 minute.
On board with Peralta and Solmec. Solmec did get, I think he peaked at like 6th place. Now he's back down into 8th. I'm keeping my voice slightly lower because I don't want to.
Look at 1 and 2. Look how close 1 and 2 are.
Yeah.
Wow.
11.3 and 11.4.
Yep, 1 and 2. Very, very
Lolo
close.
hanging in there.
Low? Oh, yeah, don't say it too loud because, again, spoiler alert for our competitors. Got to keep it on the low. Oh. Low. They really needed that as well to break into the top 8, I think. Well, we can check on the overall leaderboard afterwards. 15 seconds remaining now. Bregstad still there on the top spot. Zach closely following him. The Master just behind them. Oh, there we go. And Zach. 10.
What?
He's just cracked it right on the finish.
Come on.
Got to be
Come
kidding
on.
me.
That is quite the end.
Oh, come on, man.
A certain young gentleman in our flock of competitors is definitely going to be finishing. I mean, he's still going, but he's going to be finishing with a smile on his face, knowing that he improved his time right when it mattered in the clutch moments. We've got a few of our competitors finishing their runs because they're allowed to complete their runs that they started
done right
before the clock has reached 0. Bregstad now biting his fingernails. Oh, what's going to happen? And James there as well.
Bregstad, I think he's done poorly. But, well, let's see how
Bregstad and Master shaking that. You guys not feeling too good about yourselves right now? Okay. Interesting.
How do you think you did, James? 10? Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you say?
All right.
He said he thinks he got 10.
Okay. Anyway, if any of the players want to gather around and take a look at
the replay
themselves competing against each other, we've got that on screen
man, we got
now.
a skyrocket at the beginning.
That's scrubs. Yeah, you did fucking
Peralta
awesomely.
actually at the front there. Then Cole coming through, repping New Zealand. Peralta has a great start, actually.
Oh, different line.
Different line, that's what it is.
And it would be on the wrong line. Right?
Welcome to the wrong line.
Oh, still waiting for your Christmas song, by the way.
Yeah. I'll have to see if I can find it.
This is the hard part right here.
Zach and Bregstad battling it out.
Oh, that's a hot line.
Wow.
That's a hot line right there.
That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, what did you do? Did you go in, or did you just...
On my best time.
Yeah, that's fine.
On my best time.
Finally won.
Zach on his last attempt. Well, second to last attempt.
Yeah, literally, Zach, guys, got that in the last, I think it was last 20 seconds or something. Yeah. Monster.
What was he before that?
He was in second. Zach was in second.
Yeah. Okay.
And he improved into first.
But Zelly, I think, improved at the last minute there, because wasn't Master in third?
Yeah, where is he now?
He's in fourth.
Oh, yeah. Can we get the leaderboard up? Because I can't see it
I think it's
personally.
Staley that improved.
There we go.
Late.
Sorry. So, yeah, we get Zach finishing in first with 110. Bregstad in second. Zele in third came through. Not even sure where he was before that. Master finishes in fourth. Lolo getting fifth, which is still good.
He
held on. There we go. We're getting it up on screen
him.
now for everybody at home. That leaderboard's coming up shortly. Yeah, there we go. You can all see that for yourselves. That was a really hotly contested match, actually.
That was a very, very good match.
Yeah, the top 4 was fun to watch. Top 4, top 5. Yeah.
All right, now we are joined on the desk by Solmec. We're going to have a chat with him, speak about his performances so far. Firstly, nice to have you here. How's it going?
It's going great.
Good, good. What's it like to be here competing and in Stockholm, Sweden?
So fun to be here and meet all the other guys. It's very different to meet them in person rather than just seeing the name.
Yeah, so presumably you knew a lot of these guys online or you'd seen their names.
Yeah.
And so then when you get to see them in person and compete against them, what's that like?
It's extremely fun and it's a very good experience. Be able to do it.
Okay, well, let's get your demo up on screen of your best run. I think you finished in 8th.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, yeah, how did it go for you, this track? What did you think of it?
I think the track was very fun, and but I really struggled with this part because I really had to have a lot of speed to clear to the top where I jumped over.
Yeah.
This wheel bounce was so easy actually. Not really that hard, and here it was just like trying to keep high to clear all the. And here I kissed a little bit, as you can see.
Slightly.
That's where you messed up, though. So instead of going long there, you should have went short.
Yeah.
And it's easier to hit that table section.
Yeah, but I managed to do it in the end. And actually, here I got too much speed, so I messed up on this section right here.
Ah, okay.
I flew way too long there and got up. So I probably could have had an 114 or 113 if I hit that correctly.
Okay, I see.
How does it feel to play for the first time against only yourself and not able to see any other replays?
It's not really that big of a deal to me. I've played a lot of versus, and also in Jam I don't really see the top replays because I don't have premium.
What?
Someone needs to get this young man premium.
All right.
I'm getting you some premium right now.
There we go. Speaking to the right people. And so, if I'm not mistaken, you're the youngest competitor here, and you were also subbing in for someone that couldn't make it.
Yeah.
I was wondering if those two factors, being young and subbing in, has put extra pressure on you. Has it made you nervous at all?
No, I think it has had the opposite effect.
Okay.
Really, because I wasn't expected to make it here, right? So no one has pressure to expectations to me that I would place good.
Okay, and
Makes sense.
So then, over the 5 tracks that we've played so far, do you feel that you have performed as you can, or do you think you have even more to give?
I've probably done my best all tracks.
Okay.
And,
All right.
I've just been like all the other guys is really fast and not my favorite type of tracks, but it's been fun.
Awesome. Well, pleasure. You have one more track to go for today. Thank you, Solmek, for joining us, guys. We're going to head to a short break, and we'll be back with the final track of the day, track number 6.
And
this is where
the Battle of the Beards.
and the Battle of the Beards. This is where you've got to put it all on the line, and we'll see you in 5 minutes.